Germany is economically and in every part it is a strong.
Hello, everyone. My name is Richard Affolter, and I'm the director of WEBA. Looking forward to have this great workshop today here with all of you. We have this special edition about introducing you LOC Business School Geneva, which is a school located in the heart of Geneva in Switzerland. And I just show you some nice video of Switzerland. I can see my colleague Bajinder is here already. Hello, Bajinder, how are you?
Excellent, Richard. I mean, you was just making us crazy by showing that video. I think whosoever is watching this will definitely will be pumped to make the Christmas to Switzerland. But anyway, let's move forward with this new concept of LOC business.
Thank you, Bajinder. So I would like to share my screen now. I will start to share my screen and we go inside on the Geneva Business School. So I do not know how many of you already sent students to Switzerland. And as you know, Switzerland is very famous for hotel schools and for business schools as well and high school. In this case today here we have to introduce you LOC Business School with a campus located close to the train station of Geneva, so in the city center. Is approximately 400 meters from the train station, and LOC is jointly with Ecole Ber running this program. Ecole Ber is since 1952 in this industry, and they are running this type of program. So it's a joint venture between LOC Business School and Ecole Ber. The school welcomes around 120 students every year from all around the world. They have, of course, many students coming from the Middle East, from Russia, from China, from India, because Geneva is a business city, and especially students coming from this country, they are very interested to go to Geneva because of this business city, and they have a lot of opportunity as well with additional internship during the study program or after the study program. So the intake for 2021 is already started, and as you can see below, they already put the dates, which is starting on the 18th of January, 15th February, etc., until December. So you can start every month. Every month is a starting date of the program, and you will be able to choose for your students one of the course indicated here. So you have the possibility to do the business management program as well, the foundation program, the IT and sales and marketing. In addition, you can do as well the pre-MBA program. And this is how it will work with the school in Geneva. You will do the first 2 years in Geneva, and then after you will be able to do the final year directly in the United Kingdom. So you do 2 years in Geneva, and then after, depend of the program that you will choose. As you can see here, if I'm clicking on the business management program, if you scroll down a little bit, when you see University Top Up, you will see that the final year can be done in one of these universities here. So for all the new agents that just join us at the moment, I'm introducing LOC Business School located in Geneva. And now I'm just explaining a little bit about the courses they can take. So they will do the Bachelor program the first 2 years in Geneva, and then after they will do the final year in the United Kingdom. Bajinder, maybe you can explain a little bit how is the visa process for Switzerland, because the students, they will not need any Ielts for entering Switzerland, but correct me if I'm wrong, they need to do 15 hours French program when they doing this program.
Yes, thank you, Richard. First of all, of course, as you mentioned, with the Ecole Ber, this partnership, this will be the campus based in Geneva of Ecole Ber. So they will be doing this visa process on behalf of LOC Business Schools. Once the students are in Geneva, they will have the opportunity to learn all the courses through blended learning. There will be a teacher as well. Of course, everything will be provided to them within their own portal, so they can have the access to the portal anytime within Geneva. And as you mentioned, 15 hours of French, because if we are looking forward to build up a career in European Union, including whatever the states around Switzerland, whether it's France or Germany or Poland or any other the states. So if you are having an additional language, just like French you mentioned, so that will be an added advantage, because most of the students will be coming with the English language within their past academic years, but having an additional language of French lessons will help them to get a good job once they complete their degree. So looking forward for a career orientation within a European Union after completion of their degree, this is going to help them great, especially after Brexit, because of 31st of December. EU and this Great Britain are just coming out of this, and there will be more opportunity for English speakers in EU, and also an added language will be very helpful to them. Thank you.
Thank you, Bajinder. So in few words, ladies and gentlemen, to make a long story short, student can enter as well with low level of English. They don't need to have an IELTS program, but they will be able to improve the English during the program at LOC. But in addition, they need to do 15 hours of French. This is the request in order that you can get a visa for entry in Switzerland. So 15 hours of French is made every week. So it's not a lot, but it's very important that the students will follow this. So they will learn French, of course, and they will be able to add this program in business management, IT, sales, and marketing. So this is how this program is working. Again, for all the new one who just joined us, the school is located in Switzerland. There are about 120 students and coming from many international countries. If you have any questions below, you can see the chat system. Just put your question on the chat so that I will be able to read this, and then after I will come back to you. The starting
Richard, there is no additional fees for French. It will be included within the tuition fees itself. So there's no additional fees. So you can take it that you can do the degree with LOC Business, and you can get free French lessons, which will be included in the tuition fees itself.
Yeah, this is correct. This is correct. The French is part of the program. So they will do the program in English, but on top of this, they will need to do this 15 hours French per week. So it's up to the students what they want to choose, the IT, sales and marketing, or business management. In refer of the price is indicated here, and is 9,800 euro. This is the tuition fee. And for the accommodation, you will need to calculate per month around 800 to 900 euro. The school themselves, they have student residents. They have about 55 small apartment, and this is divided, so they will put 2 students in any small mini apartment, and the price is around 800 to 950 euro, depend from a mini apartment. They have different prices, but they indicated to me that the price is around 800 to 950 euro per month. So the accommodation is around 10 minutes by bus from the school, so it's very, very close. Students will be able to travel every morning with the bus from the residence, the student residence, to the campus directly. I can see that the first question are coming inside. So I will just read what they say. Hi, can student from Russia apply straight for the first year after Russia school 11 year without the foundation year? This is technically not possible. They have to do the foundation years. As you can see here, we integrated the foundation year here directly. And the foundation years, which is not 1 year. Technically, the foundation program is around 4 months. So it's not 1 year, which we calculated from September to June. So this program here, the business management program, foundation level 3, especially for the Russian, they have to do this foundation program, which is around 4.5 months. And this, after they finish the foundation program, they can continue directly with the first year in Bachelor. So I can see that many more questions come inside. Any internship or part-time job allowed in the holiday to the students? Okay, internship during the holiday, they can be organized, of course, if the English level is good enough, if the French level is good enough, because we must to understand that the French level is very important. So maybe not on the first holiday season, but on the second holiday season, of course. Then we have more questions coming inside. Can we recruit students from North India without Ielts? Yes, yes, of course. Switzerland, to go to the school, you don't need to have the Ielts. And here I want to show you something very important. Another questions before I will show you this, why they will need to go a new visa after foundation? No, they will not need to do a new visa. They can just continue with the program. They will do 1 visa. For the foundation first year, which is 4 months, and the bachelor program. They don't need to do 2 visas. I want to show you something which is, I think it can be very, very interesting. And this is the student mobility from the UNESCO. I'm sure that everyone is aware about this student mobility. So the student mobility, which is created from UNESCO, which is an official document, which is show to all the people around the world, they can enter. So if we go on Switzerland, we go here on Switzerland, we can see immediately that the country of origin, of course, the first 3 are always Europe, Germany, France, Italy, but we can see position number 4 is China. Then we can see that India is in the top 10 as well. We can see that the last year
we got Russia as well in the top 10, if you see.
Yes, of course. I mean, there are many Russian. There was last year 934 students from Russia in Switzerland. We had 792 students from India in Switzerland. We even have 587 from Iran. And then after, if you go down, beside the European country, we can see the first country from South America, which is Brazil, with 566. The first country from Africa, Tunisia, 482. So the system to get the visa for Switzerland is not so complicated. As I mentioned before, LOC in joint cooperation with Ecole Ber are welcoming students since many, many years. The school is running since 52, so they have a big number of experience with all this year. I'm going back to the campus here in Geneva. You can see that the school was founded in 52. So in all these years, they issue a lot of offer letter and they welcome a lot of international students from all around the world. The school is officially recognized in Switzerland from EDUQUA, which is very important. This is how you accredited the school in Switzerland. In the UK, you using OFQUAL, and in Switzerland, you using EDUQUA. So just for your information, the school is accredited and they can issue the offer letter for get the visa. And there is an excellent cooperation between the school and the Swiss embassy around the world, which include, of course, as well India. If is any more question you want to put down, here we have, is there any difference between standard Indian students and North Indian students? Bajinder, you are Indian, because I get this question all the time for different schools around the world.
I think, you see, there might be some difference in the diet, the way people eat, the way people speak, the way people wear the clothes. That could be the difference. But as far as the academics are concerned, eligibility is concerned, there's no difference. The student, we just look at their 10th and 12th mark sheets. And if they got English subjects within their previous studies, that should be fine for us to take them on board without Ielts, because we will be giving some free English as well in Switzerland. So within those 2-3 years, they should be able to cope up with the language as an additional class, as you mentioned about French. And it will be there another, it could be a pathway to UK as well. For example, if students after completion of their level 4 and 5, they want to finish their degree in United Kingdom, they can come here or they can complete in Switzerland itself. The degree will be given by UK universities. This is something I wanted to add. And after doing, now you got the experience of your home country, you got the experience of Switzerland, you got the experience of UK, and after completing degree in UK, you got 2 years of post-study work visa. So you will be an ideal candidate for any company within Europe or in UK, because you will be having a multicultural experience during your academics for students. Yes, Richard.
Thank you very much, Bajinder, for being so precise in this evaluation about the different possibility when you study in Switzerland. I mean, Switzerland is a great country, is a safe country, and is very popular. We have over 120 international schools in Switzerland. Has everyone to study the final year in the UK uni? Has everyone to study? I have a question. Has everyone to study the final year in the UK? Yes, many students study the final year in the UK. This was a general question. So we have students, usually they do the first 2 years in Switzerland, and then after they do the final year in the United Kingdom. I just repeat here, you go on course, you choose one of the program, for example, the IT and computing. They do the first 2 years in Geneva, and then you will find the university top up. They can do the final years directly at University of Derby or Southampton Solent University or University of Portsmouth directly, or they can continue to do the final year as well in Switzerland. So it is up to them what they want to do, if they want to go to the UK or if they want to do the final year in Switzerland. This is the basis of the program. In refer of the commission, which is something very important, the school is giving 10% commission for one student. And if the agent send more than 3 students, they will go up to 15%, 1.5. So this is the standard commission basis. I will type this down on the chat system for everyone. So commission is 10% for one student per year and 50% directly up plus 3 students per year. So this is the commission is always given on the tuition fee. Then in refer of deposit for offer letter, like in the UK, as you know, in the UK, if you want to get a visa, you need to receive the offer letter, the CAS letter, which is called like this one. The same is in Switzerland. In order to get the offer letter, you need to deposit 2,000 euro. So when you deposit 2,000 euro, the school will issue directly the offer letter, and then after the student can process with the visa. If the visa will for some reason deny, then the school will give the money back directly to the school, and they will keep around 150, 200 euro for administration cost. This is how it works with Switzerland. So if someone of you already sent a student to Switzerland, it will be great if you can put this on chat, and if you have as well more questions about LOC Business School, so that we can help you now to give you additional information. Just one more thing, which is very important, is in Referral Accommodation. They have a student residence, which is about 10 minutes by bus from the campus. The campus is located directly in the heart of Geneva, close to the train station. Is about 400 meters from the train station. This is the campus on the right side, and they have about 120 students inside. It's a standard business school in Switzerland. In refer of the price, the tuition fee is very interesting because we check as well the price from other business school. So the price is very interesting compared to the competitor in Geneva. So let me see here. Happy to connect with this school. Please send us a digital marketing tool and agreement. Yes, in refer of the agreement, if you are serious interested to cooperate with LOC Business School in Geneva, I would like to invite everyone to put the email down on the chat system, so we know exactly the agent who are seriously interested to cooperate with LOC Business School and recruit students. So please leave your email below on the chat system, and then after we will make sure to send you an agreement and as well to arrange one additional one-to-one meeting with you, so that we can give you more information about the program, about the course, about the visa process, about the French, because I repeat that every student who will study in Switzerland in the French part, they will need to do 15-hour French in order to get the visa for entering Switzerland. Now, students from around the world, they can enter in Switzerland. There is absolutely no problem. So we have students started now in September, in October, in different business schools over here in Switzerland. And the program started back in January. As you can see, you will find the dates directly when you go on the campus. You will scroll down and you will find the intake for 2021. So the first date is the 18th January, the second one 15 February, 15 March, etc. So you will be able to start one time every month. Usually I presume is in February and March. Of course, beside July, but beside July, you can start quite every month in 2021. The situation with the COVID at the moment is like everywhere around the world. So when students will come to Switzerland, the first 10 days depend from canton, but in Geneva, the first 10 days, they need to stay locked down at home. And then if everything is okay, after they can go to the school. So they need to do like 10 days, like in everywhere, like in Germany, like in France, like in the UK. They need to just remain at home 10 days, and then after everything is okay. I can see here that we have more questions coming inside now. Can the student apply to LOC and he will not have French language at all? There is no problem if the student doesn't speak at all French. We have 99% of the students are complete beginner in French. So there is absolutely no problem if they don't speak any word of French. So as you can see here in Switzerland, to study at LOC Business School, you don't need Ielts. And but what you need to do 15-hour French, but you don't need IELTS. So as well, your English level, you can improve this during you are here in Switzerland. As you know, Switzerland has 4 languages, German, Italian, French, and Romanish. And my 5th language is English. Can students apply to LOC if not have French at all, want the proper visa? No, there is absolutely no problem with the visa. Absolutely, because the request from the Swiss government is that the students will learn French. So if the student is a beginner, absolutely no problem. This is one of the reasons why he's coming to Switzerland to learn French. And on top of this, he will do the foundation program and as well the bachelor program in your case. We have students who come into Switzerland as well only to do the French program. But in this particular case, forget the visa, you need to do minimum 15 hours of French. And as well, if you don't have any connection with the French language. How's your French, Bajinder, by the way?
My daughter was learning French classes, I know, and we are having all the courses on our LOC, I mean London Online College. We got more than 1,000 languages, but you see, neither you nor me, we are having time. We could have learned all the language from starting from Arabic till French and for German. But you are lucky, German. You know good European language. You are better than me, definitely. But so just I want to clarify this question regarding the visa and French language. Yes, for getting the visa, you don't need French language. But French language will be the part of the course. So it has got nothing to do with your visa. In visa, you just need to put your academics, which you are whatever the previous qualification are. So you don't need to put any proof of French language. It will be just a part of the course and added advantage free of cost to the students to get adopted to the European market. Yes, Richard.
Thank you very, very much. So one more time, the students will be able to choose the different program here, which is indicated. I start from the foundation program, which is around 4.5 months. Then we go to the bachelor program, business management for the first and the second year, to the IT and computing, first and second year, sales and marketing, first and second year. In addition of that, they can do as well the pre-MBA program, which is always very, very requested, very demanding here in Switzerland. So they will do the pre-MBA program in Switzerland as well with the French program. And then after, they will be top up in one of these universities in the UK. We work a lot with Sunderland, so the majority of the students, we will send them to Sunderland for the final MBA. So they will do the pre-MBA in Switzerland, and then after they will do the final MBA in at Sunderland. What is a good part with this? For your information, we have an agreement with Sunderland, so we are able to share the commission with you directly. So this is another win-win if you have a student who want to do the pre-MBA. I can see that more questions coming inside at the moment.
Richard, I think if you can clarify on this as well, they will receive the commission on the initial tuition fees. So then when the student will be moving from foundation degree, for example, the student of Russia, they come for a foundation degree, then they go for level 4, then they go for level 5. So we are the only school in Europe. They might be giving commission in all the years, if you can just, and in addition to that, when the student is transferred from Switzerland to UK in Sunderland University, we give the commission. If you can just, this is the business part and you are the businessman and everyone here is looking for business.
Yes, I agree with you. So first of all, the foundation program costs 9,800 euro. And student agent will receive as well here the commission 10% if you have 1 student, and if you have +3 students is 50%. So this is for the foundation. Then of course, when your students moving from the foundation to the bachelor program, you will receive again for the first year your commission. So it's again 10% if you have 1 student, or you have +3 students, 50%. For the level 4, and then again for the level 5. So technically, if you have a student, if you calculate 10%, if you have 1 student, is 980 times 3 is about 3,000 euro. So it's about 3,000 euro that you will get for one single student. If you have more than 3 students, of course, this will be much more because we calculated 50%. So let me see here. We have more questions coming inside. Can the student apply for LOC? And if we do not have French at all, won't be problem to get visa? No, there will not be any problem to get a visa. What is the price for the foundation program? The price for the foundation program is indicated on the foundation program. In every course, it is indicated the price on top on the left side, and it's 9,800.
Same price for all the levels. It's the same price for all the levels.
Yes. So this is how it will work. I would like to repeat that the foundation program is only 4.5 months, 4.5 months, 4 to 4.5 months. I can see that more agents are joining with us now. So I would like to welcome all the new agents to join the LOC Business School program workshop live here in Switzerland. I'm based in Switzerland myself, so by the way, many agents are working with me when they place in the students to high school, and so we can help them a little bit with our language, as we speak German, French, Italian, and English. So
yes, Richard, this could be a very good link if we say you are based in Switzerland, I am based in London, and the agent is based in home country. So student has got first point of contact in each country, whether they are coming from home country or Switzerland or in UK, we are available. So, and this could be a very good bridging for gap for students as well.
Yes. Thank you, Bajinder. Thank you very much for this information. So I think this is very important for you. Switzerland is today, I go one more time back to the mobility. You can see here that we have at the moment about, last year was 934 Russian students. We had 792 Indian students. And if you scroll down here, you will see more students coming from different countries. I will just put this link on the chat system so you will be able to have a look for yourself. This is something very important. So in refer of the living expense in Switzerland, that is always depend how much your expensive is, because so the tuition fee is 9,800. Then after you have to calculate that the accommodation is around 800 euro per month. So this is the accommodation, which costs 800 euro per month. You need to calculate on top the food, F&B. So you should calculate that every year it will cost for the students living costs additional 500 euro per month. So only living costs, you know, food, drink, going out, etc., around 500 euro per month. Plus the accommodation, which is around 800 euro per month per student. This is the cost that you have to calculating. But we compare this a little bit with the United Kingdom, and we can see that in the United Kingdom, the price is much more higher. The tuition fee is around 40,000, 70,000 pounds, 11,000 pounds, and the accommodation is more or less like the Switzerland, and the living cost as well. So I think that Switzerland is very, very similar to the UK, to just give you an idea about the living cost. And in refer of the visa requirement to enter in Switzerland, as I mentioned before, but I'm pleased to re-inform for the new agents, all the students will get the visa for entering in Switzerland. They will not need to have Ielts, because the first language in Switzerland is not English, but is French, German, Italian, and Reto-Romanish. So all the students will need to do 15 hours per week French. This is very important in order that you will get the visa. So we have a high number of international students study in Switzerland. The school is running since 1952, so they welcome around 120 students every year from many countries, from the Middle East, from Morocco, from Algeria, from Asia, from China, from India. So this is a very big mix of students coming every year at the campus. The campus is located about 400 meters from the train station of Geneva. The school is officially accredited from Eduqua. Eduqua here on the left side. Eduqua is like Ofqual in the UK, is the accreditation body for school in Switzerland. So how it will work when you want to register a student, you just go on course here, you choose which course you want to your students, which course you want to take. Let's presume they want to start with the foundation program. They can click here directly, and then on the left side is a button, click enroll now. You just enroll your students. When you enroll your students, then after you will receive a confirmation, you will receive an offer letter. And then after, when you receive an offer letter, you need to deposit 2,000 euro, like the same like you do with the United Kingdom now. When you get a CAS letter, that usually university ask to deposit around 3,500 pounds. In Switzerland, we ask for 2,000 euro, not we, but the school asking 2,000 euro for a deposit. And then after, you can process with the visa for your students. And usually the students, they get a visa, they will be able to come to Switzerland. Usually it will take about 2 months. This is the time in 2-3 months to get a visa. What is very important to mention here is, in case a student will not get a visa, the school will give the full refund to the students. They will just take about 200 euro for their administration cost. So this is the standard of LOC Business School in Switzerland. They study the first 2 years in Switzerland, and they do the final year in the United Kingdom. So this is about Switzerland, about LOC Business School. I hope I've given you a lot of information. I will put the link of the school here as well on the chat system, so you will find the link of the school. I just send you all the detail from all courses. And if you're interested to work together, just leave your email on the chat system below, and we will contact you and organizing a one-to-one meeting with you and send you the agent's agreement. So this is how it will work with LOC Business School in Switzerland. They will able to choose different program. We have a foundation, bachelor, and pre-MBA. So many students are taking the pre-MBA program. The first period is about 6 months in Switzerland, and then after, they have the option to move to the United Kingdom to do the final year, or they can do the final year directly in Switzerland. So I think this is all from me today in refer of LOC Business School. If there are any more questions, please unmute yourself now. You are able to unmute yourself because we are not many people. So it's very easy to answer the question to you directly, or you can put your questions directly on the chat system. Is up to you. In the meantime, I would like to thank Bajinder to be on board today and assist me all the time to my presentation for the different school. I would like to say thank you very much to the agent who joined me. Say hello to Kuldeep, one of my longest agents. I think it's very late at the moment in Melbourne, around 11 p.m. So thank you very much to Mr. Shekhtar Bidvai, Joanne, Rima, and Mr. Duk Tui Bui, Maria Teresa Alarcon, gracias, and Mr. Osain Roni. I can see that Maria Teresa has one more question. Let me see what she say. Okay, thank you, Lisa. Yes, it will be great. By the way, the school, about 20% of the students are coming from South America. Very interesting. I noted that students are coming from majority of course from Colombia, from Mexico, Brazil, and they will be more than happy to welcome students as well from Ecuador. So if there's any other questions, or again, if you're interested to cooperate together, just leave your email below on the chat system. As you can see below is a chat system, just leave your email there. And so I will be able to contact you and to organize a one-to-one session with you and to forward you the agent's agreement. Bajinder, you want to add something finally?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you very much, Richard, once again. Nice to see, I mean, as you mentioned, Melbourne, Russia, India. Sorry, I'm getting calls in between. Okay. And of course, Ecuador. And these are very, I would say, high. I'm looking at the different areas of student recruitment. Definitely, it will be very welcoming. And I mean, we look forward, Richard. I know there are opportunities to be in Europe as well, in UK as well, and as you mentioned, in Switzerland, if we see the comparative cost of other institutes, they are anything around 20,000, 30,000, 40,000 euros, and in Geneva, within the heart of Switzerland, this price, I think, is a very competitive in comparison to the whole Swiss market as far as the degree is concerned. And yes, thank you once again, Richard, and thank you everyone for being on board in very short notice. And we look forward to have a go with I would say, Richard, do you want me to spend some time in Switzerland in Christmas if you are showing this video again and again?
Yes, I show this video because we start in this way with Switzerland and we end with this video.
No, it's beautiful. I mean, everyone knows Space Paradise. People who watch Bollywood, they know very well. Switzerland has been a very, I would say, attracting location for their songs and for the shootings. And of course, for living as well. And as you mentioned, it's one of the safest country in the world. And look forward for welcoming students. Thank you, Richard.
Thank you very much, Bajinder. So thank you very much to everyone to join me today for LOC Business School. So let's see how is the winter here in Switzerland. At the moment is like the video, is a lot of snow and we all enjoy this very, very much. So thank you everyone to join me. I just copy your email address that you put down at the moment, and I'm looking forward to welcome you in one of my next workshop. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.